Calvin Castine on the streets of Alburg, Vermont. It's the 4th of July, 2013. It's 11:20 a.m. We're normally on that side of the road, but with the overflowing crowd on what would be, I believe, the east side of the highway here, in front of the Alburg School, we decided to come over to the west side of the street. And the parade is just coming into view on this Thursday morning. And I often wondered why it took so long for the parade to get to this part, but I decided today to get here a little early and drive through the streets of Alburg. And they line up way down the other end of the village, so the people actually have to walk through the entire village to get here. They line up, it looked like, just a little bit this side of the road that goes to Vermont. So just before you get to that lakeshore road, that'll eventually take you to Vermont. That's where they line up here at the other end, the south end of Alburg village. So they're actually making pretty good time. It's only 11:21 as we speak. We were hoping to catch the flyover, but I haven't seen any flyover from the Air National Guard today. Normally that's a mainstay here, and in years past it was always right at 11, and then it became maybe 11:10, 11:15, but for right now, no flyover. But we're hoping. Our location is just a little ways from the St. Amadeus Church and just a stone's throw from the St. Amadeus Parish Center. Temperature is in the low 80s at the moment. This is 11 o'clock parade. We are leaving here and heading for Plattsburgh for 2 o'clock 4th of July parade there. And a lot of concern today about the potentials for thunder and or lightning. Usually it's and lightning, but who knows? Maybe we'll just get one, not the other, which is impossible. The color guard is coming, and I would say somebody is playing that music that we might be able to hear at this point. Certainly not a marching band behind them. Usually they're from the local American Legion. And we assume that it's more of the same this year. We are using a handheld camera this year. Because of that thunderstorm threat, we thought it, and since we're parked half a mile from my car, we thought it'd be better to come here with a handheld. So I'll be a little shakier than I might normally have been in recent years. For most of my recording career, I used the handheld, and about make that 2004 or so, late 2004, I started using a camera that had a viewer on it, so we could then go to a tripod. So we've been using a tripod for close to 9 years right now. We first got our first camera with a side viewer just as the Expos were leaving town, so I know it was in 2004. Here's the color guard, the local American Legion in Alburg, Feller. I know it's named after a member of the Kreller family, but I cannot remember which Kreller it is. But there's your color guard leading the parade, as always, followed by the Grand Marshal. Perro said he could have driven in the parade with his Mustang convertible, but decided not to. Maybe next year. This is Evelyn Dubuque and Georgia Morey are the Grand Marshals. Evelyn Dubuque and Georgia Morey. Congratulations for being Grand Marshals of the 2013 Alburg Independence Day Parade. So on the internet, somebody asked the question: Do they have the 4th of July in England? The answer, of course, they have the 4th of July in England. Only it's not known as Independence Day there; it's just known as the 4th of July. And tomorrow is the 5th of July. American Legion Auxiliary Unit number 60, President Joanne Shedrick, President. I assume that might be Joanne riding shotgun. Hey, we do have a marching band playing that music. It's a military marching band. Seems to be a holdup here as the Grand Marshal is being greeted by some of the younger parade goers. Landon Auxiliary. And we're going to be quiet when that band comes marching by. We want to listen to them, not me. Grateful crowd says thank you very much. They are waiting for the parade ahead of them to advance. It is the 40th Army Band.
Instrument. On the march. Forward. March.
40th Army Band of the Vermont National Guard. Nice job. And here's the Columbus Lodge for the Masons from Alburgh. This must be their grand poobah here. U.S. Customs and Border Protection. As I mentioned a year ago, we brought our son Caleb over to the airport to head for the academy, and he has been in Border Patrol for 1 year now. A nice old truck here with BF Goodrich tires on it. Don't have a year. It's a nice one though. Followed by another one. Land of the free because of the brave, it says. Has the look of a Chevy, I would guess. Didn't see the front of it in time to say for sure, and it has no tailgate showing. Thanks to all those who have paid for our freedom. And all the moments they have missed. Afghanistan, Iraq, as well as the Gulf, World War II, Korea, Vietnam. This is a Farmall owned by Bernie Trahan. 1940 Farmall. A Model B. Followed by 1940 John Deere. Steve and Julie Osgood are the owners. It's a Model H. Followed by another John Deere, a Model 40. 1954, owned by Steve and Julie Osgood. And from the Starlight Farm, a Model M, 1947 model. And a Ford, 1953 Ford. How you doing, guys? Golden Jubilee, Leo Fortin from Heinsberg, Vermont, a proud owner. 1953 Ford. Golden Jubilee here. Ford, of course, birthday of the motor company is generally listed at 1903. Yep. Entry number 9 here. Let's make sure we... That's the case. Owner Fortan Brothers from Heinsberg. Golden Jubilee, 1953. Charlie Fortin from Heinsberg, 1958. Ford 841 Power Master. 1951 model. 17-year owner Dennis and Katie Gagne. 1951B. These are much newer bicycles here. Bicycles with the 4th of July red, white, and blue. Oh, we got a guy running for senator. Don Collins wants your vote. Sorry, Don, you're not getting my vote. I'm from New York. The Red Hatters. They got Red Hatters everywhere. Oh, there comes the Shriners there. They're going to be running over my toes if I'm not careful. They're circling the Red Hatters. Circling the Red Hatters, them Shriners. They're a nasty group. Red Hat Diva. Remember those who died and fought for our freedom. Oh, sit down. Look out. Look out. Don't go standing up. Getting yourself in trouble. Okay, Shriners. They come to a whole lot of parades. Look out. I don't know how they get in and out of those little vehicles. But they do, unless they live in there year-round. See, this is some of the same folks we saw in Rouse's Point a couple of days ago. Coming too close to my toes. There's some bagpipers right behind them. Fire truck. The bagpipers are probably hoping that they can play a entire number here without getting blasted by the horn on a fire truck. Look out. This guy's getting closer to my feet every time he comes through. If I decided to take a step out here, these guys would run right over me. I think the bagpipers are ready. Somebody's offering some water to them. That's the way they are here in Alburg, Vermont. Friendly folks. Knowing that it's somebody selling water over there and giving it away to the marchers. What a nice gesture. Very nice gesture over there. Come to Alburg. They're still good neighbors. Looks like they're all bagpiped out. Note to organizers of the parade here, don't put a fire truck behind that's going to be doing this behind a band. again. They have somebody blowing a siren while they're trying to play their music. Separate them. Alburg Volunteer Fire Department. And more Alburg Volunteer Fire Department right on the side of them.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
Engine number 1. This next group is keeping a safe distance for some reason. And we see people coming along the side here. I assume they've seen the entire parade, or now they're making it back. That's going to be me. And as soon as this parade is over, I've got about a half-mile walk back to my car, so I'll be walking along with the tail end of the parade. Very muggy 80+ degrees, but we've had more than our share of rain in the past 2 months. Record-setting rainfall for the combination months of May and June here in the year 2013. Lake is up to over 99 feet, which is kind of high for this late in the year after a very warm and not so necessarily warm, but very dry spring. RL Enterprises. Roger Lanou. How you doing, Roger? You're looking good. Roger Lanou, now a redhead. There's a Mustang. I ran out of candy. How about that? Now what is this one? It's a Buick Riviera. Hey, I know that guy. I know that guy. Alton Busso, legend. The legend. The living legend. Herbie Perro told me Alton was going to be 70 on September 11th of this year. Doesn't look a day over 68, but he's 69. And you got some four-wheelers there coming through following this stock car. Look where you're going, bud. Look where you're going. Keep your eye on the guy in front of you, otherwise you'll be... Look out. Look out. You came awfully close there. He's kind of young to be... commanding a vehicle all by himself in the parade. This guy just might not make it here. He just might not make it. Oh, he's gonna shoot off some cannon, I guess. He's gonna shoot off a cannon. And in honor of the 4th of July. Fire in a hole. Look out. I'm not sure what that's all about. Everybody's waiting for the cannon to go off. Sure is smoky, whatever it's doing. Cookies for our troops. Alright. Girls looking to send packages of cookies over to our troops. Very good cause indeed. Alburg Firemen's Auxiliary. Very nice. Very nice idea. I'm gonna go back to moving my camera up a little bit here. Don't leave me yet. Here we go. We're back to holding our camera up in our eye level instead of navel level. Alburg Animal House. Where's John Belushi? It's like they rescue pets, or else they sell pets. Looks a lot like a Corvette, doesn't it? There's more. Miracle Champions Vermont Children's Hospital. Look out, this guy lost his flip-flop. Or her, this girl, excuse me, girl lost her flip-flop. Good, how you doing, Mona? Good to see you. Haven't seen Mona in a year since the school closed at St. Mary's. Former Mona Halfley, and I apologize for forgetting what her name is now. Bob Ben and I first met Mona. We did a show with Father Boucher at Isle of Mont Shrine, where Helena was, her mother Helena was working. Cider. Thank you. Uncle Sam himself is here. And Mrs. Sam. Aunt Sam and Uncle Sam. Champlain Islanders Development Essential Resources. I just saw your daughter, yeah.
Yes, Victoria is the Vermont representative for the children.
What? I can't hear you. Come over. Victoria's what?
The representative for the state of Vermont for the Children's Hospital.
Oh, okay.
She's going to meet the president in October.
Oh, isn't that nice? Victoria's going to meet the president. There's the boatsmith. In case you're wondering whether he's going to be here.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy Independence Day. We have a kayak. Look out, let your feet there, bud. Jeez, I'm cold. So you know about them wheels? 8th grade class trip. Must be next year's class. They want to go on a class trip. Help them out. Buy a raffle ticket. SBC Collins from St. Albans. Holland Milk. Hi there, young fella. 50 years from now, he'll be watching it. Oh, wait a minute. Is milk or fuel? This might be fuel. Yeah. It's a fuel truck, not a milk truck. Fire and Rescue, Isle of Mont. More Isle of Mont. This might be an interloper. Appropriately dressed though. He got the pinwheels and his hat spinning red, white, and blue. Anyone who's ever watched the hometown cable parade knows I'm not a fan of sirens in the parade. Far too often we have real emergencies during a parade, and they've seen ambulances trying to get through crowds just ignoring them because they thought the sound was part of a parade. Well, most of our parades don't allow sirens, and I applaud them for that. Flash all the lights, toot your horn, but leave the sirens for emergencies. Right, Todd? Right, Todd? Todd Jarvis at the wheel here from Champlain, Niagara Hose Company, Heavy Rescue. And Alburg got another vehicle in. Hey, it's their parade. They can spread themselves out throughout the parade, and that's what they're doing here. You missed. You missed my hand. Alburg. And here's another Alburg. Far too often we call on the folks from Alburg and Lamont and come over and fight fires around our side of the lake. They're part of our mutual aid system. I would guess they're probably part of a couple of mutual aid systems over here on the Vermont side and with us on the New York side. Alburg Rescue. So far today, nothing but sunshine on this 4th of July 2013. Old military vehicle, military colors. Oh, waving at us. He's driving too. He's driving. That little fella's driving. He's a good driver. And Alburg Fire Rescue boat. What you need when you're right on a lake, a busy lake like Lake Champlain. Oh, Alburg took everything out of the station today. See some blue lights on the horizon. It could be the end of the parade. Alburgh's neighbors to the west. They don't blow the siren in their own parade, but they blow it here. Happy Independence Day, Walter. Grand Marshal of the Rouse's Point Parade. Driving the truck here. Walt Lauren. Excuse me, Walter Laramie. Walter Laramie. Ring the bell. Another Rouse's Point vehicle. 3 Rouse's Point vehicles in a row here. How about that? I see some horses, so we might be getting near the end. Rouse's Point Hook and Ladder Company number 1. Alright. And they've got a boat, of course, too. They're on the other side of that lake. Oh, we got a singer coming up. She thought she could get by without us seeing her there on that bicycle. Freeman.
So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey,
ABC Group, Alburg, better community, better business community, I guess.
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anywhere you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me,
Support our troops. Good advice year round. They got a street festival here if you're watching this before July 6th. They got a street festival on Saturday, July 6th. 4 to 9, I guess, street festival. There's some pinwheels in this vehicle here and some horses following, and then some escort vehicles. So this will be the end of the parade coming up as soon as the ponies go by. Support our troops. God bless America. Come to the chicken barbecue at the American Legion. Pray for our troops. Alright, throwing out beads and getting escorted by a bystander. And here come the horses. Here come the horses. Never want to walk behind the horses in a parade. Now I've got to walk all the way back past used to be the BP station, not sure what they call it now. Jolie or something like that. Red Sox fan over here in Alburgh. What are the odds of that happening, huh? I see enough of those on my side of the lake. So the Sheriff's Department from Grand Isle County is going to wrap it up. And that's going to wrap up our coverage. And we're going to make our way out with walking alongside the Sheriff's Department here. We're going to make our way out of town. You've been watching Hometown Cable. We've been at the 2013 Independence Day Parade here in beautiful downtown Alburg, Vermont. Thanks for watching, and for those of you who understand, this is viewer-supported local television, whether you're watching this on cable or via the internet at hometowncablenetwork.com, or if you happen to find it on plattsburgh.com. We appreciate your support, and we need your support if we're going to be able to keep doing this. Hometown Cable TV, we think, is worth supporting. Thanks for watching. Those who stuck around, I just want to get one final shot here of my good friend Terry Tatro. They see him here once a year. It's the only time we see him. And here we go. This is where we were, just another 1,000 feet or so past the mobile station. Now we're heading to Plattsburgh. We didn't have to go very far to get a demonstration of why we suggest no no fire sirens in a parade. We are just past the curve, heading back toward Rouse's Point. I'm in the driveway of where the Alburg Bluegrass Festival has been held so many years, and a car is in the ditch here. They have clipped a telephone pole or electric pole, and everybody appears to be okay. They are down in the ditch, and the ambulance and the firefighters from Alburg were called to the scene, and they've got to be sounding those same sirens that were sounded during the parade. So people got to be alert and know that those sirens are there for an emergency. Our friends Reggie and Jane Mayo were stopped here helping out, directing traffic when we arrived, and we barely got out of the village of Alburg when we came upon this accident. So appears from what we've been told that everybody is okay. I hope that is the case, and this will end our coverage of the 2013 Alburg Independence Day Parade, and it's kind of a sad way to do it, but if everybody is okay, then that makes it just a little bit better. But you see all the rescue vehicles coming here. They're ready to start celebrating their day, and they're called for a real emergency. So this will wrap it up. Hometown Cable in Alburg, July 4th, 2013.